Hello. Streaming on all frequencies from the Romulan Embassy, it's episode 223 of Priority 1 Armada Live, where the ranks are made up and the DPS doesn't matter. I'm your host, Tony, and back from their galaxy-wide tour are my co-hosts and contestants this evening, Winters, Kat, James, and Selleck. Oh my gosh, we're all here together. How are you guys?
Hi, guys.
I'm pretty good.
Hi.
Yeah.
Doing well. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
And we're on camera. This is a very special end of our anniversary month broadcast, and so yeah, we're really excited. We thought we'd do something different tonight and something fun, and so I talked everyone into being on camera tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hopefully we don't get too many people tuning out.
You say talked, I'd say blackmailed.
I think you
Drag screen.
Was it coerced? I mean, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I told Selleck this that we were going to be on camera 2 days ago. So
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's how it
prepare.
happened. So yeah.
Way to prepare.
All right. So as much fun as this is, Kat, would you mind putting us back on course?
As always, we'll start our roundtable. Uh-oh, what happened? Is everybody okay? Did we lose someone?
Oh,
Winters
Winters
is gone.
Oh no, he's back. Okay, well, let's recap. As always, we'll start with our roundtable news discussion here at the Romulan Embassy. We're going to cover this week's headlines in Star Trek Online with no small amount of opinion thrown in, and share our Armada members the latest achievements. Oh, wait, and there's more. After that, we're hosting a very special Armada anniversary event tonight for the first time ever. It's the... We can't call it biannual if we only had it like
No,
not
that's
at
the
all.
that's the joke. It's a ridiculously I came up with a ridiculously long name.
Oh, okay. All right, here it is. The biannual Priority 1 Armada Anniversary Trivia Contest Spectacular Show hosted by Tony, starring Winters, Selleck, myself.
Oh,
with
James,
special guest.
don't forget James. I left James out of that one too.
Well, I thought he was the special guest.
No, the special guest is the viewers.
Oh.
Sorry, that was sorry.
Man.
It was the one oversight
Yeah.
I had in this whole, well, one of many, I should
Just
say.
super professional over here. Yep. There you have it. Well, anyway.
But you don't have to just watch the fun, because of all of tonight's giveaways will be in the form of trivia questions to all of you. The winners will be chosen from all of the correct answers. So let's get that started right now. For your chance to win a Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack code, type the correct answer to this question into the chat now.
Is the answer nuclear vessels?
No. Sorry, that's -1 point for James.
Ah, no.
I nearly had a heart attack that he gave away the right answer, and I was like, wait a minute, I have to read this quick.
It's funny because nuclear vessels is in the question.
Yes. Ready to continue?
Yes.
I thought
So
we haven't. Did you read the question?
So good luck. So the question, good call. So the question is, what piece of Starfleet equipment did Chekhov leave on the nuclear vessel Jeez, on the nuclear vessel in Star Trek 4? I'll give you a hint. He threw it at somebody right before he left. So good luck. So go ahead, Winters.
All right, well, we want to chirp your communicator, so join the Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join / Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you're ready to join our fleets and explore strange new worlds, beam over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. There are active Federation and KDF fleets waiting for you to find your place with us.
Well, we're renting this place by the minute, so we have some news to cover. Kat, tell us about the Terran Archeon Dreadnought Carrier.
Well, all right. Give me 1 second, because there's a lot to say about this ship. Starting with... Sorry, I had to switch screens.
It is on another page of this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait, whoops. I'm looking at the wrong thing. The current run of the Infinity Lockbox will soon be updated with the addition of an all-new starship, which starts on June 30th. Players on PC will have the chance to obtain and captain the Terran Archeon Dreadnought Carrier, which features a Commander Tactical Temporal Operative Bridge Officer Specialist seat and a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Temporal Operative Specialist seat. So that's pretty interesting. Very much a temporal temporal build you could do on that would be kind of cool. Anyway, 5 4 weapons, 2 aft weapons, 3 device slots, and we just talked about the bridge officer stations. 5 tactical, 4 engineering. Are you distracting me with that Enterprise J, James?
No, he's distracting you with the greatest ship in Star Trek.
Minus
We'll
1
get back
point
to
to
that.
James.
Yeah, You're already
So
dominating.
James is at -2 to
-2.
start. Okay.
All right. This ship also comes with the Temporal MIRV launcher, MIRV, where each warhead approaches a foe and then locks itself in local space-time before generating microanomalies that draw in other versions of itself from nearby multiversal probabilities. Woo. And then launches those additional projectiles at nearby foes. While targeting can be erratic, the explosive yields more than make up for it. Each foe impacted by the original or its duplicate suffers a radiation explosion, which will also slow down their temporal footprint, reducing their speed, turn rate, and weapon firing cycle speed. That console also provides a passive bonus to turn rate and a cooldown reduction for all universal consoles.
Ooh.
And it may be equipped on any ship in any console slot. That console sounds kind of handy.
Especially on the J.
Yeah. All right. The starship trait is gravitic entanglement, and while that trait is slotted, foes hit by your energy weapons will attract one another at random while you're under the effects of beam fire at will or cannon scatter volley. The gravitic attraction will target a foe up to 5 kilometers away, choosing farther away targets first. If the only valid targets are in close proximity, the gravitational resonance will cause small kinetic explosion instead of pulling the ships toward one another. If an enemy ship causes one of these explosions, it cannot do so again for several seconds. I did not understand a word of that. What are they saying? Like, if you have fire at will or scatter volley equipped, then you can use this?
I think it's like when you use that. So say you use that ability, you'll get this extra effect in addition to using that ability on a group of foes.
Okay.
Correct.
Huh.
Sounds cool.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I guess if you had like a control build, that would be extra cool. All right. In addition to that, the hangar pets that you can equip are Terran Empire frigate, which I guess you can also equip on those Styx dreadnought cruisers.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice. Well, yeah. How do you guys feel about this ship?
I want it. I actually kind of do. I mean, I like the look of this ship anyway. I like big ships, but I like the console sounds actually pretty cool. I like any console that gives turn rate because I like big ships. But
And you cannot lie.
I know. That's all I can hear. That's all I can hear.
It's in my head too. But I love the fact it comes with Terran Empire frigates, because obviously the J runs frigates, and I usually take them off. But actually, I do like having running frigates as a pet, so that's really cool. And their trait, gravimetric entanglement.
Gravitic.
Gravitic entanglement sounds like. I like that. I like the dragging everything together. Sounds really cool.
What about you, Selleck? Does this ship interest you?
Basically everything that James said, but more succinctly.
Same accent? Same accent too? What? No, I'm saying. Do you want to say everything he said in the same accent too? I'm just a question. Winters.
Dealer's choice.
Winters, is this worth it? Are we worth it to lust after this ship?
So I think the ship. It's got some pretty good stats. I like the weapon layout. I like the bridge officer layout. The console layout is good as well. But I don't know. There's something about it, and I just can't put my finger on it. That's telling me no.
Could it be that it's the third version of this ship we've gotten?
Actually, maybe that's it.
I mean, right? Am I wrong? It's like this is
you're not wrong.
The third similar ship to. I feel like this isn't the first time they've said now you can fly a ship just like the Emperor.
Right.
Like, wait.
We were actually talking about that earlier because Farnsworth was saying that he used to have this skin on his sticks, and
Because of that bug.
he logged into the game, whatever, a couple of weeks ago or whatever, and it had switched back after the patch. Basically, they fixed it. They were like, "Oh, right, okay, yeah, you're not meant to have that," and then they go and release it as a ship, as a standalone ship. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I wasn't really excited with the other, with the sticks or with the other, I guess Slacknar's saying this is the second version, so it was, I don't know, I'm not excited by it. I didn't, I don't particularly like the style of the ship, but that's just me. And it's I always go for aesthetics first. So even if it has like a super great console, like if it's a lockbox ship or an Infinity ship, like I probably won't dig after it. So
the console is really good, like that turn rate, and given the fact that it can go on any ship, that's pretty good. Like if you're on a big ship, like let's say the Enterprise J,
greatest ship in the
It's just hard to go there.
well, then a console like that might be very, very useful for you.
So if any of you out there fly, big ships like the greatest ship in the game, the Enterprise J, then you should think about picking this up. But in the meantime, Selleck, why don't you tell us about the bonus marks weekend?
Sounds like a good idea. So from now until Monday, June 27th, Star Trek Online is running a special event where captains can earn bonus marks by playing content throughout the game. During the event, content that provides marks, fleet or reputation, will reward a 50% bonus above normal amounts. This bonus is available for all content that rewards marks. Start building your fleet projects and reputations.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so, do you guys plan on taking advantage of this? Winters, I'm sure you're probably going to take advantage of this, right?
I have been taking advantage of this. I have about 10, 15 characters that have all their commendations up to 150,000 XP, and I've been turning in all that commendation XP for marks, and I think I'm finished now. The final 8 hours is currently on cooldown, and I would estimate I've probably picked up about 50,000 marks.
Wow.
Fleet
Nice.
marks. Yeah, just from turning in commendations.
You send us some of those?
Unfortunately, they're banned to the characters.
Gone.
You don't sound too broken up about it, though.
No, not really. No.
Forget to run those missions, even if, because you never have recruitment maxed out anyway, but I always forget to run those fleet mark missions at the starbase.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I made a concerted effort this time, because the last time there was a bonus mark, so I was meant to do it, and I completely forgot about it. And every time I remembered, it had been like, whatever, 2 days since I had last done it. And this time I was like, right, I'm doing it now every 8 hours. And I've got like 10 or 15 characters done now. And yeah, about 50,000 fleet marks I've picked up, Fed and KDF faction.
Very cool. James, are you going to be grinding out some marks this weekend?
I may be grinding out some marks. I've got a couple of new characters that I'm looking to get some more stuff on. My Accolade Hunter is going to be doing some grinding on Monday's show because we're finally back. Woohoo! So I'll be grinding out some marks because if you didn't know, Accolade Hunter is having our little build session where we're trying to build a community ship. So we need a lot of marks to build a community ship. So I'll be doing some grinding with you guys on Monday, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, what about you, Selleck? Are you going to be running the TFOs and such?
Possibly. It's obviously now is an excellent time to do that. If I have the energy to be getting into Stowe that often, I will definitely be making use of it.
Kat, do you have any characters that need marks?
Yes.
That's as good as Selleck's answer about 5 minutes ago.
The same thing he said.
My newest Delta recruit, yes, is still need marks.
Awesome. Well, in Xbox and PS4 news, the console captains now have the Stormfall story arc is available. And along with that, the Heart of the Storm event and the updated 2409 starting experience. So they get to... they finally got that update. So all you console captains, go out and have fun with that stuff.
Would you believe I still haven't played that new tutorial?
Oh, really?
No, how?
I know, right?
I
Wow.
thought you
You
made
of
a new
all
character.
I didn't. I didn't make a Delta recruit.
Wow. For
I still have
shame.
to do it.
You need to do it. It's really fun. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job. If I were a new player getting into it and like that was the tutorial, like would be blown away. It's pretty good. So
That's really cool.
all right, well, James, tell us about patch notes on PC this week.
Of course. So they resolved an account problem that could cause some players to not get the proper credit for having a level 65 character on their account.
Is that what happened to you, Tony, for not putting James in? Not get proper credit?
Yeah,
No?
not getting proper credit, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
weird.
why-
James just disappeared from my account, and I just didn't. I didn't know. I forgot
you
to
send
put
a
him in the
help
script.
request
So.
to the
I
devs?
did, and surprisingly, they were like, well, we don't want him for our problems, so we'll put him back on your account, so you have to deal with him.
Thank you for interrupting.
Resolved the issue that prevented the Jem'Hadar attack ship and Jem'Hadar gunboat hangar pets from unlocking properly. You must own both Jem'Hadar starships with 2 hangar bays and the version of the Jem'Hadar attack ship of the tier 5 or higher. Resolved a series of issues causing potential server performance impact when using teamwork or ground traits, bridge officer traits, that's cool, and added warbirds, the list of ship classes categories able to equip the Orcs cannon weapon variant. So there you go.
That's
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah, some great. I love how the teamwork trait is the one that was crashing the servers. Everybody, let's work together to bring it down.
Do it.
Winters, you want to update us on Armada news, please?
Yeah, and look, there's a lot. So Accolade Hunter returns this Monday. Is that right, James?
Yeah.
Yep. James has started a community build project where you, the viewers, can vote on what gear equipment James puts on his ship. as he's just got all accolade hunters' reputations to tier 5, allowing a better build overall. Do we go full budget build or make James spend loads of money? The choice is yours.
Anything over a Mark 1 is cheating.
Exactly. Colony Sim Sundays continue. Tomorrow we will continue the Colony World invasion simulations every Sunday for the Priority 1 Zeta fleet. This is in an effort to provision up supplies, which are staggeringly low at the moment due to the high number of upgrades that have been done lately. Currently, it takes just over 2 days to build up enough provisions to put a single day's worth of projects on cooldown. We hope that this new limited time event will build up our supply of provisions and will help us get to a tier 5 colony. As always, this coming week is TFO Tuesday and TFO Thursday in the Priority 1 Armada. These events are for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together to earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, open up the fleet window, which I'm sure Tony is doing right now, and click on the Events tab to see the event in your local time zone. The Priority 1 Romulan Republic fleet is working on a Taylor upgrade for the fleet spire and only needs about 60 science duty officers. The Romulan Republic is also working on an upgrade for the Transwarp conduit, and at the time of this broadcast, all that remains to be filled is approximately 15 duty officers. So there are plenty of opportunities to earn fleet credits in the Romulan Republic fleet. Moving on to the KDF side, the House of Grilka fleet is working on its 4th and final upgrade for the Colony World. This means that all that is left to be filled is approximately 70 tactical DOFs and around 500,000 DIL. So if you are a member of the House of Grilka fleet, we just need one last big push, and this fleet will be max level 85.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's amazing, because, you know, it's a KDF fleet, and it's not that old.
Yeah. The House of Grilka is our last KDF primary fleet to reach max level. So, yeah, we just need one last push, and that will be all our KDF primary fleets up to max level, which is fantastic.
Well done, everyone.
The Klingon High Council fleet has now finished a short list of 20-hour upgrades and is now on the road to a Tier 5 starbase and colony world.
Kapla!
Kapla indeed. The Romulan Tal Shiar fleet is working on its second Tier 4 upgrade for the colony world and needs less than 400,000 DIL to put this upgrade on cooldown. The Tal Shiar also put its Spire Research Facilities 3 on cooldown, so thank you for all your contributions there. The Tal Shiar is also working on an upgrade to station a personnel officer on the starbase and only needs less than 90k DIL to finish that one up. Excuse me. One thing I want to say about that, well, not that particular upgrade, but the one before it, the Spire Research Facilities 3, when that finishes, that means we can get fleet tactical consoles in the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet. So that's a big upgrade. That's a really, really important one.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Yep. If you're interested in joining any of our specialist fleets like the Ferengi Alliance, the Klingon High Council, the Romulan Republic, or the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website once you've reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. These specialist fleets offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. Finally, Priority 1 Armada wants you on Twitter. We'd love to boost our social media followers, so each month we're giving away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, 1 T6X token, and 1 Fleet Chip module. All you have to do is just follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada, retweet our promotional tweet, and or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. So make sure you follow us, retweet, and comment for more chances to win. Check out our Twitter account at P1 Armada. Do you want to finish off this bit, Tony, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, no, you can.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. So there is one very special member who we would like to recognize in tonight's show, and that is the man, the legend, Captain Ray Boschborg of the Priority 1 Armada.
Hey.
Yep. Thanks to his recent donation, we are able to pay for things like website hosting fees, production software for this show, domain name fees, IFTTT services, restreaming software. It literally pays for everything and keeps the lights on in the community. So thank you, Captain Ray Boschborg, so much for your donation and your continued support of this community that we all share. We really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Yes, we love you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right.
If you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more.
All right. Well, thanks again, Ray, and thank you, Winters. All right. Well, let's give something back here. Let's give our first giveaway. So the correct answer to the question of what piece of Starfleet equipment did Chekhov leave on the nuclear vessel in Star Trek IV, the correct answer is phaser. He tried to shoot the guy with the phaser, and it didn't work, and so he threw it at him, and he took off. So it was it was a funny scene. So the winner of the Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack code is J Nirasan X. J Nirasan.
Congratulations.
Nirikson X. So congratulations to you, and I believe you're on Twitch, so go ahead and send us a private message to our Twitch account, and we'll get you that code after the end of the show. So,
woohoo! Awesome! Congrats!
All right, so let's go ahead and start our next giveaway right away, and then we will stop asking you guys questions and start asking them questions. Where are they? They're over there. They're over there on the screen. Ooh. So, all right. So the next, and so we're going to be giving away another Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack code. That's right. It's Mega Pack codes all around. So this question is: who was the Klingon regent in the Mirror Universe? Who was the Klingon regent in the Mirror Universe? So go ahead and type in your answer in the chat. Well, good. That's not a question in the actual contest, but so go ahead and type that answer.
Now, everyone, Selleck's going to win. That's my call.
Oh, tonight?
We're really deciding who's going to lose.
You're putting it out there. You don't know. You don't know.
James, I don't like this defeatist attitude.
I know. This is a very negative attitude you have.
This is bringing me down, man. This is bringing me down. You're
I'm
ruining my
gonna
buzz.
dominate this.
I quite like James' attitude, personally.
Of course you would.
Wow.
Actually, while we're talking about things that we like, I loved watching Kat when she was reading her part there earlier, because she had a pencil in her hand and she's there going,
yeah, well, I'm illustrating the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it happened.
I just had this picture of Kat like in a board meeting, and she's there, you know, like with a laser pointer.
I have a laser pointer. For that.
Do you really? Do you really have laser pointers?
Laser pointer.
I mean,
that's awesome.
I have had laser pointers.
Nice.
Yes.
And of course, you brought them home to play with the cat.
I mean, she didn't. She's like, meh, whatever.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
I've never seen a cat to be like, yeah, I'm not going chasing after that.
She's like, oh, there's a thing. I don't care.
Cat's like,
Nice.
I've seen enough PowerPoints. I don't need.
I know. Like, yeah, she's like, that's a dumb. I'm like, I'm not into those. Anyway, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah. All right.
I'm ready.
So, so our away mission tonight is going to be a trivia contest between James, a very ready Winters, Kat, and Selleck. And so we thought we'd change it up tonight. So, So a couple rules before we get started. It'll be 3 rounds, and it's gonna be fun. It's not just gonna be a bunch of questions being asked. There's a spinning wheel of categories. There's gonna be multiple choice possibly. There's gonna be
the Wheel of
stealing.
Doom.
Sure, we'll call it the Wheel of Doom. That's fine.
The Wheel of Doom. Yeah.
So in round 1, there's going to be 10 questions. They'll have 15 seconds to write their answers down on a piece of paper, and then after the 15 seconds, we'll reveal, and if they get it correctly, they score 1 point. At the end of the first round, we will eliminate somebody, and then in the second round, the contestants will spin a virtual wheel of categories and decide whether or not to answer questions from that category or to spin again, but then they have to take the second category that they spin. They'll then get 3 questions. Each individual contestant will get 3 questions in that category, and they're worth 2 points if they can answer them. If they want, they can opt for multiple choice, but it drops the point value to 1 point per question. And if they get it wrong or they don't answer within the 15 seconds, then the other contestants can steal by emoting in game. At the end of round 2, we will eliminate another contestant. So then in round 3, it'll be 2 contestants left. Math is hard. And they will each choose 3 different numbers that are assigned to different categories, and then they will have 3 progressively harder questions worth 2 points, 3 points, and then the last one will be worth 5 points. And whoever has the most points at the end is crowned the champion until we do this again. So, you guys ready for round 1?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
Are
All
we
right.
supposed to be listening to that?
No.
All right.
I did not hear
That was for-
It's over.
That was for the audience. You guys know what we're doing.
Information overload.
So, all right. Remember, you have now. I'm talking to you guys now. Remember, you have 3 opportunities for the repeat of the question, and that restarts the time. Also, if you opt for multiple choice in round 2, that also restarts the 15-second clock. So,
What are the round 1 rules then?
the round 1 rules are simply: I'll ask the question, and then you all have 15 seconds to write down the answer. You're all answering the same question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad I asked that
Yeah,
question.
So there's
We
10.
prepared for this, don't worry.
So there's 10 questions. You'll all get the same question, and that's why you're writing the answers down instead of just asking them. Also, contestants, please make sure your chats are closed in case anybody decides to spoil the answers in the chat. Chat, if you want to play along, go for it. See who gets the answer the fastest. I trust that our contestants have closed their chat and are not going to cheat. Also, make sure your in-game chat is closed, just in case.
Like my in-game chat is not closed, but it is now.
All right, awesome.
It is now, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So, all right, question number 1. In the category of Starfleet, here's your question. During a battle, Geordi said the action the Enterprise took to scoop up Metreon particles and send it at launch torpedoes might one day be known as what? Write your answers down. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Aw.
1. Don't show it yet. Don't show
I
it.
do. I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay, finish.
That was the point.
Pencils down.
We show them all
No, you
to
got to
capture
wait for
the
everybody to answer because the cat could have just written down what you wrote.
I couldn't read it anyway.
Okay, so
That
James,
was my intention.
because you're so eager, what was your answer?
It's gonna be wrong, but I said Riker maneuver.
Riker maneuver? That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. That is Star Trek Insurrection in the
I
battle of
misremembered.
the LaForge maneuver.
Hey!
Okay.
I
Riker
put the
maneuver.
same thing.
All right,
Look
so-
forward to
So 1 point for James, 1 point for Winters. Yes, that was in Star Trek Insurrection when they were battling the Sona in the Briar Patch.
Can I have the first question repeated, please?
And Selleck has used up one of his repeats. All right. You guys ready for question number 2?
just very quickly, what did you write, Selleck and Kat?
LaForge maneuver.
Yeah, the Forge maneuver.
Yeah,
Not a bad answer.
I didn't pick up on it being a reference to insurrection.
Yes. Okay. All right.
All right. Question number 2. In the category of science and technology, what kind of radiation killed the Romulan Senate?
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. And Selleck, what was your answer?
Thalaron.
Thalaron. That is correct. Kat?
I put Thalaron.
Thalaron. Great. Kat got it.
Metreon.
Oh. And James?
I don't want to show my answer.
What was your answer? What was your
I
answer?
wrote gamma radiation.
Gamma radiation. No, they didn't. They were not all turned into the Hulk. They were they were disintegrated.
I couldn't think of any radiation names. I'm sorry.
By the way, you can't see chat, which is good because they're all saying how easy this question was, James. and Winters. All right,
Well, I
so
missed the first question.
miraculously, after 2 questions, we're tied at 1 across the board.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Woo!
Okay, here we go. In question number 3, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yep.
Ready?
All right. Question number 3 in the category of aliens. Who was the first Benzite to enter Starfleet Academy?
I really wish I knew more about next gen.
What was that dude's name? Fudge.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kat.
I can't remember his name.
Kat, who did you write down as the first Benzite to enter Starfleet?
All right, I wrote Maylor, but that's so wrong.
That is not correct. Winters?
What is his
Mordock.
name?
Mordock is the correct answer. Mordock. James.
Dang it!
What kind of radiation did you put?
Was it Bob?
Bob. Close. Very close. Bob was the second Benzite to enter Starfleet Academy. You were so close. So close.
I knew it.
Okay.
So close, but yes.
Selleck?
I made a slightly better but still no more correct guess than James.
Talakzar?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sure, go with that.
All right. Okay.
Well, I hadn't swallowed by that. It had to come out my nose.
All right. So, if anybody's keeping score, which I am because I have to,
Good, because I'm not.
Winters has now pulled to a staggering lead of 2 points to 1 for everyone.
Woo, dang.
All right. Here we go. Question number 4. In the category of locations, who was the first? Oh, sorry, no, that was the question I just asked. In the category of locations, what Bajoran province was the birthplace of Kira Nerys?
Oh no, I should know this one.
Are you kidding me with this?
Farnsworth was asking for harder questions, so I gave it. I'm giving you one.
That's so hard.
Nobody in chat knows. 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. And Winters, let's go with you first.
I don't have an answer.
All right, no answer
I've-
for Winters. James?
I went for the Levar province just because
Levar?
it sounded nice.
It's-
It's not right.
That's in the French sector of Bajor.
Yeah.
That's incorrect. Selleck?
I went with the Kendra province.
Ooh,
Oh, that sounds fun.
close, but not the correct answer. Kat, what did you put?
I put the core, but I know that's wrong too.
What did you put?
Bakor. Bakkaror. Bakor.
You are so close. You're one letter off. It's Duckor. D. Duckor.
Dang it!
Teacher guy in the chat
I feel
and
like I should take
Salaknar.
credit for that.
It's
I think we should all get credit for that.
Oh no. All right. So no points around for that one. So it was pretty close. You thought it was wrong, which it was, which
I know,
it is. But
I mean, that was a guess. But,
it's a pretty good guess.
Sometimes you get lucky.
yeah. All right. Question number 5. We're halfway through round 1. Well, we're almost halfway through round 1.
We're almost halfway.
Not yet.
So, in the category of crew members, Kat, I'll be disappointed if you don't get this answer. In the category of crew members,
No pressure.
what Sex and the City co-star played Lieutenant Valeris? Winters is shaking his head because he know this is the actors' ones are not his strong suit.
You know that stupid game.
By the way, the chat is vicious because they're like, "Oh, these are too easy. You need harder questions." Yeah.
It was so sad.
Well, chat also has the internet, so I'm not trusting anything they say.
Internet. I can't use you guys for cheating. I dare you not answer.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, James, start with you.
Well, since I've never seen Sex and the City, I wrote
But
Susan Sarandon.
it's okay. I don't even think Susan Sarandon was in Sex and the City. But,
I don't know. I've never seen it.
But I'm sure you've seen Star Trek, which this person was in. So, all right,
A
Selleck.
Next Gen episode.
I went with Kim Cattrall.
That
It's
is
stab from memory.
not spelled correctly, but that is the correct answer.
Ah.
Very nice. I also had Kim Cattrall. with
Kim
a C.
Cattrall, great.
Ah.
Well, I'm in last place.
And
now.
Winters?
Everyone has 2 points.
Nothing. Not
No?
a clue.
Really?
Yep.
All right. So after the first half of round 1, we have Selleck, Kat, and Winters all tied with 2 points, and James with 1 point. But
That's really bad. We have 5
There's still-
questions in.
there's still some
We're
ways to
pretty
go.
good.
Our collective
I
knowledge
mean-
is pretty poor.
I mean, Kat was 3 letters from being in the lead, but
Yeah.
all right, here we go. In the category, here we go. We're going to pick it up right here. In the category of new Trek. So Discovery forward. Here we go. Sorry. J.J. Abrams forward.
Okay.
Okay? That didn't give it away. I don't know what will. Here's the question. Sulu used this type of bladed weapon on the Romulan rig above Vulcan. Three, 2, 1. Hands down. And Selleck, what's your answer?
I have some memory, so I've gone with fencing sword.
If we were talking about the original series, you might be right. But we're talking about JJ Trek. That is incorrect. Kat.
Oh. I put a katana sword?
That is correct.
Yeah!
Katana or retractable katana is the correct answer.
Okay.
Winters?
Katana.
Katana.
Yeah,
Winters got a
nice.
point.
Oh, he's in the lead.
James.
Katana sword.
Nice.
Katana.
Nice.
All right.
You making ground.
All right.
Gamma Bob makes a return.
Gamma
Yeah,
Bob.
he does.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Okay, Gamma Bob. All right. Here we go. Question number 7 in what is my favorite category that I created. This question is in the category of canon contradictions.
Ooh.
So any in-universe contradictions that are one way in one show and one way in another show. So we love to complain about these, so I figured why not make a category. Here we go. In the category of canon contradictions, your question is, what speed is easily surpassed in the TNG finale, yet difficult to achieve in Voyager?
I'm going to take you to task on this.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Chat knows the answer. Kat, what was your answer?
Warp 10.
That is correct. Winters?
I said transwarp.
Chat, what do you think? We'll come back to this. Do you think transwarp? We should give transwarp to Winters on that. We'll come back to that. James, what was your answer?
Right, guys.
Warp 10.
Warp 10. Okay.
So
And Selleck?
I interpreted the question slightly differently. I put warp 13 because I thought that was the speed that they achieved in All Good Things that was beyond warp 10 from Voyager.
That is correct, but the question was what speed is easily surpassed in TNG.
Okay,
So,
fair.
so I'm gonna say that's wrong.
Fair. I'm
Make
going
it a
to take you.
comeback, guys.
I'm going to take you to task on it being a canon inconsistency, considering it's set in the future and thus on a different warp scale to the TNG Voyager.
That's why it's a contradiction, because I also tried to limit it to like as hard contradictions as I could. So, all right, Chad is saying that transwarp is the same thing as warp 10, so we're gonna give it to you, Winters.
What?
No, that's not fair.
I need it. The
do
chat
not
is my
agree,
judges. The chat is my
Chad.
judges.
I do not.
Until some of you were eliminated, the chat are my judges. I mean,
You let me
they're
down,
saying
come on.
they're even saying that warp 10 onward is transwarp 1, 2, 3. So
Is that true? That is not a thing, is it?
No. I mean,
That's-
that'd be really
Because
cool.
when you go into, well, no, that's in the game is slipstream.
more than like several people have agreed that warp 10 is transwarp. So I'm going to go with the consensus that Winters got the answer. All right.
Come on, please. He's in the lead. He doesn't need more points.
No, he's tied with Kat with 4.
I'm type of cat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's tied with Kat with 4, then James with 3, then Selleck with 2.
Selleck's only got 2.
Yeah. Not doing very well.
All right. So here we go. Question
I'm
number
so happy
8.
to hear that.
Wow.
Sorry,
This is,
Selleck.
wow. This I love these kinds of competitions because then the true feelings come out.
Tell us what you really think.
I'm glad I'm
Get a
smashing
couple
you.
More drinks than me, and
When you see Selleck is going to come out of nowhere.
Oh, I
And he-
absolutely.
Oh yeah,
believe
he's just
that.
gonna question.
Yeah.
question.
Oh,
He's-
pressure.
Well, he's only got 3. He's only got 3 questions to make it up. So here we go. Question number 8, in the category of starships. What was the name of Shran's battlecruiser?
No, I know this one. Ah.
Well, good. You can write it down.
This
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Stop writing. And Winters? Winters?
The Kamari.
The Kumari is correct.
Ugh.
James, I'm assuming you did not write Kumari.
I wrote, because it's the way it ended up. I wrote blown up wreck.
Okay, well, unfortunately, there's no bonus points for creativity, but let's go to Selleck. What was your answer?
I knew it was wrong, but I went with Ushan because I couldn't
Okay.
remember
Yep.
Kumari.
Yep.
I had no answer.
No
Boo.
answer for Kat.
Not
Okay, all right. Winters has stepped
Winters
into
takes
the
the lead.
lead, which is somewhat surprising.
Wow.
Well, to be honest, he did like beat us in the practice one.
Thank you for that vote of confidence there, Tony.
You're the one that said. You're the one that
it's
literally told me that you guys were racing to last place.
That was James. That was James.
No, he made the comment first. I copied him. Okay.
By the way,
clarify this.
if it makes anybody feel any better, chat did not get the answer. Nobody got it. Nobody.
I could not remember.
Yeah, nobody put it in. So, all right, that was a little bit tougher. All right, here we go. Question number 9. It's our only double category for this round. It's another new Trek question.
Good.
What is Admiral Cornwell's first name? Cat's smiling.
Of course, Cat is smiling.
3, 2, 1, and stop. James. The
Remember
correct
that part
the
when
correct
Lorca
answer
called her by her
is
name?
Oh god, she's the girl, isn't? No.
James. What was the answer you wrote?
I couldn't remember the admiral, so I went for Robert, as in Robert April.
Robert April. Okay.
Maybe-
All right. Selick, what's your answer?
I went with like Katrina. It was K something. I know I've spelt it horribly.
I mean, that looks like Katrina. I'll give you that. That looks like Katrina. That is correct. Katrina is the correct answer. Kat, do I even need to ask? Katrina, yep. Kat got it. All right.
Oh, I put an extra I in.
And
Did you put Catherine? Did you put Catherine?
Catherine, yeah, that's not the correct
Yeah.
answer. It's so close, though. So close.
So close.
All right. Well, that again ties it up. So now it's Kat and Winters are tied with 5 for first, and James and Selick are tied with 3.
We're
apiece.
winning the race for last place.
Yes.
So here we go.
Being last.
If there is a last place tie, then we will go to a sudden death question. So here we go.
Ooh, sudden death.
Here we go. Final question for round 1. In the category of Star Trek Online.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't feel good.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You always have bad feeling.
In the category of Star Trek Online. Shortly after the closure of their newest Magic the Gathering game, Cryptic was purchased by what notable game company? It's on the login screen.
I know. No, I can't remember.
3.
Winters is just so
2,
calm. He's like smoking. And
1.
everything.
All right. Pencils down. And
I am so pissed.
Kat, what was your answer?
I didn't have one. I'm so
Okay.
mad because I can see it in my head.
Just want to be clear, the IP lawyer didn't have the correct answer for the
I know.
purchase of IP
Yeah,
property.
well,
Okay,
I had
just
publishing,
checking.
so at least I was giving the publishing credit.
Winters, what's your answer? Is that Gearbox? Yep, that is correct. Gearbox is correct. James.
Oh,
Gearbox.
very nice.
Gearbox. Great. James got that one. I love how you took us on a tour of all your incorrect answers before we got to the correct answer for this question. Thank you. Yeah. No, it was great. It was like a recap for everyone who hasn't been here for the last 10 minutes.
Previously on one of my
Yeah. Even with the music and everything.
Just get the Accolade Hunter theme. tune
Starring James.
Did Selick answer?
Score by James. Reading
Did
by
Selick
James.
answer that question?
No,
We have
I'm
to
getting to Selick. Selick, what did you put?
Can we assume I got it right and leave it there?
No, show me the pad. Show me the pad.
Embracer Group because I couldn't think of Gearbox.
I survived.
Is that technically
No,
correct?
really? What? Is that right?
It is Embracer Group, isn't it? They're either above or below Gearbox. I couldn't think of Gearbox, which is I knew that was the answer you were looking for, but I'm pretty sure Embracer Group either owns Gearbox or is.
Oh, we might need a ruling from chat.
So, Embracer Group does own Gearbox.
Wait, what? Can you read the question?
No, don't do this
Not
to
my
me.
repeat the question though.
No, so the question is, shortly after the closure of their newest Magic the Gathering game, Cryptic was purchased by what notable game company? So I'm asking for the game company, not the group that owns the game company. So I think that's going to be a wrong answer.
That's fair.
Tough luck, Selig.
Oh, hang on. Let me. You know what? I say it's a wrong answer.
Give it to the.
Yeah, with chat.
The audience.
Do you want me? Do you want me to get the consensus from the audience?
Yeah.
Okay.
take the
Right.
chat.
We're gonna go to the judges. So audience, is Embracer Group a correct answer for
Are we counting
this question?
parents and affiliates as the entity?
The question
Give me
specifically
this,
said
yeah.
game company. So
I mean, you'll be fine either way, James, because even if I get
James,
this
you
right,
got
we'd still-
Gearbox. Didn't you
Yeah, I
put
know,
Gearbox? Yeah.
Yeah, I
James
Gearbox, yeah.
doesn't want to be in a tiebreaker.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Let's see. I see a lot of correct. It's correct. So
Oh, come on, chat. Why?
yeah. All right. So
Oh, wow.
so we're
that
tied
must
up.
be Interesting.
we're tied up for last, and we're gonna go to sudden death.
Sudden
Last
death.
That means I lose. Oh.
You know
So
what? That attitude is very defeatist, James.
all right. So we're gonna go to sudden death. And I actually have to
Because
go.
it does say Embracer Group on the loading screen.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So I gotta go grab the backup questions.
You'll be fine, James. You'll be fine.
The backup questions are flying in.
Oh yeah, he's got the shuttle. Oh my god. We're gonna see the shuttle. Ah, he's got the shuttle. I love
Yeah.
it.
Here's the backup questions. Okay. Here we go.
It's so cool. Look how cool it is.
All
Are
right.
you
I want
watching
one.
the chat? Are you watching the stream?
No, I've got the stream here with him, but no chat.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
I actually
Does
can you
the
see
stream
my
not
answers?
have- Does the stream not have the answers, the chat on it?
Well, I'm not.
Only
I'm
it
just
only
looking at
the
corner.
stream only has the in-game chat, and there's been no answers in the in-game chat.
I call
All right.
shenanigans on James.
There's hijinks afoot.
Well,
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna close my in-game chat so nobody can see it. Okay.
Cool, thanks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are
No
more
one
than
that
welcome
James got Gearbox.
Oh yeah, Mr. Let me name the entertainment group.
All right. Are you guys ready for your question? You ready? Here we go. All right. Same format. 15 seconds to write it down after I read the question. In the category of crew members, what was the name of William Riker's estranged father? Three, 2, 1, and stop writing. James. Nothing? Blank?
No, I wrote Thomas, but that's his brother. But I don't know his father's name.
Okay, that's yes. Thomas is his brother, but that is not the question I asked. Selleck, what did you put?
Why is that?
I
Or
was-
Is that not his name?
I was looking for his first name, but
Well, you should have been more specific.
his first name is not Mister. So we're gonna have to go to another question. So
What?
The correct answer was
Kyle Riker. Kyle Riker.
Riker.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, that was funny. Mr. Riker.
It's
Mr. Riker. That is his name.
Wrong,
Wow.
though.
Well, speaking of Thomas Riker, your next question
Oh, dang.
in the category of locations is:
Oh, I know this question.
where was the transporter duplicate of William Riker found?
That's toughy.
I need to watch Next Generation all the way through.
Cat's bringing up Google.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Wow.
Memory Alpha.
3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to see what Celica's wrote.
Pencils down. And Selleck, what was your answer?
You should go with James first.
No, Selleck, what's your answer?
Okay.
You're gonna be right though, Seller. Let's be honest.
On a planet Turkana 4?
Yes,
Four?
Takana 4 is a name of a planet.
That may be
I don't
so.
think it's the name of the right planet.
It is not the name of the planet where Riker's duplicate was found.
But he was found on a planet, was he not?
Yes. All right. I believe I even said what. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't say what planet. Okay. James, what was your answer?
Well, I went for City Alpha 4, but that's a completely different plan.
That is not correct. So sorry.
We can be clear that whoever does win has no grounds for
True.
feeling good about it.
I have to step away for one moment. Can you guys talk amongst yourselves while I go
Sure.
do something?
Can you give us the right answer before you go? Apparently not.
Nirvala 4.
No.
I knew it was a 4.
Nirvala 4. Yep.
That's not too far from Tucana 4.
I got
probably
I got
wrong.
four.
Around
I
the
got
corner.
four.
Take
We
a
both
left
got
to
4.
Albuquerque to get.
But did you say it was a planet, James? Because I don't think you did.
I
You're looking for the point. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, my friend.
It's all I've got. It's all I've got.
Well, I had Gearbox over you, and then you freaking did this. It's your fault.
Oh man.
I'm
These are hard though. I didn't know that one.
Well, Winters is in the lead. Cat's in second place. Either of you is gonna win. This is-
Still drawing. Cat and Winters.
Okay.
Sorry?
While he's gone, we've got to do quick round of
Wait,
Pictionary.
are we drawing?
Yeah, Pictionary, go.
Wait, what are we drawing?
Okay. We've got to draw your best starship. Go. Okay.
Oh,
15 seconds.
best starship.
On the timer. Go.
No,
Go. Draw it. Come on, Cat.
I can't do that. This is
5
too
seconds.
hard. Y'all are crazy.
And time's up. Let's see your starships.
Okay, here's mine.
This was mine.
Mine's a flying saucer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I think Selic wins.
I think it's ridiculous. I don't like that one.
It's a stupid game anyway.
Stupid game. I'm taking my pencil and going home.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Just don't
Stupid show.
decide the winner of this based on Pictionary because
Pictionary, no.
There is bad.
So,
Yeah.
So we're still in the tiebreak.
We're still
we
in the
doing on
tiebreaker.
time?
So
We've only got 15
we're
minutes.
good.
We're
We're
good
good.
on
We're
time.
good. We're good.
This is question 3 of the tiebreaker.
This
How's everybody in chat feeling? Is this?
why don't we go
is,
to
like,
the next round? And
How
then,
are we
like, you know,
doing?
kill us there.
I can't say because I don't have chat
They-
up, but
they're having a good time. It's entertaining. So,
I don't
All right.
have chat open either, Cat.
oh hey, hi Jinx.
I really don't. I was
Tony,
just meant
This is
to.
getting dangerously close to hijinks.
Tony, the next question is question 3 of the tiebreak, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Well, I got
okay.
it right. There we go.
I knew where he was going with
Here we
that
go.
one straight away.
All right, this is going to be it. I can feel it. You guys ready? Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, you don't get any points for the tiebreaker question. It's just to break the tie.
Well, that's not fair.
Well,
Yeah,
it wouldn't.
The tie.
Screwed
Yeah,
around.
it would be unfair to the people who actually got the real questions correct.
Considering none of us have gotten any questions correct in the tiebreak, it would be fine.
Okay, here we go. In the category of starships,
Oh, this is it.
what vessel was used as a training ship for the Red Squad cadets?
Ooh.
That's tough.
Yeah, I thought it was going in a different direction.
Salik's got this.
That's
3, 2, 1. Pencils down. James, what did you not write?
I wrote Valiant, but that was the sister ship to the Defiant. So that's-
Yep,
that's-
yep. Yeah, it is the sister ship to the Defiant, and it is also the correct answer.
What?
Yep, it's the USS Valiant.
What?
It's a Defiant class ship called the USS Valiant. You were correct.
Way to pull that out of your
Now the question is, Selick, what did you put?
Training
Something shuttle? Oh, training shuttle. Oh my gosh. Oh, Selick.
Yeah, I thought you
Selick.
were talking about the next gen. That's fair.
Oh, that was Nova Squad, not Red Squad.
yeah.
Yeah, Nova Squad. Yeah,
So,
that's right.
wow, good, wow, what a nail biter! That did not go the way I was thinking, and here I am. I predicted Selick was going to win the whole thing, and now I look like an idiot. Well, more of an idiot.
Select.
All right, well, Selick, you can relax now. You can open chat. You can interact with them, and we will move on to round 2. So, again, in round 2, you will individually spin the wheel. I'll spin it for you. I'll tell you what category it landed on. The categories are. Again. Oh, it's all the way at the bottom of this. Crew members, aliens, locations, Starfleet, science and technology, starships, New Trek, canon contradictions, and Star Trek Online are the categories. There is also a wild space, so if you land on the wild, you can pick any one of the categories. You will be given 3 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you cannot, if you don't get the right answer, or you can opt for multiple choice. It brings it down to 1 point, and if you don't answer it or time runs out, then other people can steal. Okay. So
And how do we steal?
You steal by doing the torch emote in game.
Can I do the pick me emote? Because it's like pick me, pick me.
Sure. You can do the pick me emote. That's fine.
I like that one too. I'm gonna
Alright.
use pick me.
Yeah, I'll go pick me too.
All right. Which means
Except
I
my
have to turn.
in-game chat is not up right now. I hope yours is.
Yeah. So,
Mine is. So,
Okay.
all right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Not even
So-
close.
You're winning. What are you talking about? You're shot in last place.
Okay. So, Winters, because you are in the lead, do you want to?
Oh.
Do you want to pick? Do you want to go first, or do you want to? Do you want to let somebody else go first?
All right, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, I go first. Tails, somebody else goes first. So just diddle around, and
Are you flipping it, or oh, there we go.
I feel like that's a two-headed coin.
no, it's not.
What'd you get?
I
Hang
don't know
on.
what that is.
What
you
is
know,
it?
That would be a great time to show.
Tails, somebody else goes first.
Okay. Kat, you're next. Do you want to go, or do you want?
I think James should go as coming in.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. James is going to go first. So I'm going to put the wheel on the screen for everybody to see. And we will go ahead and click it. You ready, James, for your first spin?
No.
All right. Well, we're going anyway. Here we go. Engage. All right. The
Okay.
wheel is spinning, and your first. Now, you can choose to go with this category, or you can choose to spin again, but you will have to take the next category. Canon contradictions.
You know what? I'll take canon contradictions.
You'll take canon contradictions? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to go with canon contradictions. So, James. Here, let me find the canon contradictions. Here we go. All right. Here we go. In the category of canon contradictions, here's your first question. And remember, it's 2 points if you answer it, 1 point for multiple choice. And are you guys ready to steal?
Yep.
So you have to wait until he answers or the time runs out. I'll say time if his time runs out, and then you can emote. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And James, you have I'm gonna make this around 20 seconds for everyone.
Okay.
So okay. Here we go. Question number 1. In Star Trek VI, Spock corrects Mr. Scott, saying Klingons don't have a specific biological feature. However, in the TNG episode Birthright Part 2, Worf tells the story of Kahless using them after Kahless's brother is killed by their father. What biological feature are we talking about?
Let's go for God. Sorry. Let's go for multiple choice, please.
Okay, multiple choice. Is it A, olfactory sensors, B, eyelashes, C, tear ducts, or D, fingernails?
I'm going to say tear ducts.
That is correct.
Yes.
All right.
Congrats.
Question number 2. What specific... Oh, sorry. Hang on. I got to remember to mark these questions so I don't read them again. All right. Question number 2. What species, first seen in one episode of TNG, do we see as a main character in DS9 with different cosmetic features?
That is going to be... Oh my god, I've forgotten what their names are. No, Trill.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is 2 points.
So perfect at 3.
Well done, James.
All right, question number 3, and your final question for round 2. How many versions of Klingons exist in all of Star Trek television shows and movies?
I'm going to say 4.
That is correct.
Yes.
So TOS, motion
TNG.
picture, and TNG, and TNG era,
Yeah.
Kelvin timeline, and then
Kelvin,
Discovery.
Good.
That's 5.
5 points.
No, that's 4.
No.
No, motion
it's like-
pictures separate to TNG. They
No.
look very different in the motion picture.
No, starting with Star Trek: The Motion Picture, they're considered, because they even have the same costumes they wear in
considered
TNG.
the same.
That's considered the TNG era.
Mm.
I mean, Star Trek 3 is the invention of the Klingon, like that. His character, Captain Krug,
Yes.
is
I
the
agree with
invention of
that,
the
which is
capsule,
why
so.
I'd say motion pictures separate, because they look very different.
I disagree, but
Fair.
Come on,
And I'm-
don't
and
take
I'm
my points
judging.
away, Sarah. Come on. I worked hard for that.
all right. So James, that puts you at 9 points.
Perfect.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So Kat, you are next.
Ooh, I'm scared.
All right.
These
Oh,
are hard.
This is.
I did not know a couple of those.
That's. I mean, that's
Not
just
too
one.
many.
That's one category out of 9. So, all right, here we go.
Okay.
Kat, for your first spin. Here we go. We're spinning.
Can't see it.
That's okay. All right, your first category is aliens. Do you want to stay with that category, or do you want to spin again, but you have to take whatever it lands on?
No, I'll take alien.
You'll take aliens? Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go. Aliens. Who played Ripley? Oh, no, wait, wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, wrong trivia. Wrong trivia. Okay. All right. Here we go. Question number 1 in the category of aliens for Kat. What does Worf refer to as, quote, a warrior's drink?
Prune juice.
Sorry, was that... What'd you say?
Prune juice.
Prune juice. That is correct. 2 points for Kat. All right. Here we go. Question number 2 in the category of aliens.
Same category the whole time?
What's that? Same category.
Category?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we got okay.
No.
Yeah,
In round 3, you'll have 3 different categories, but they'll be blindly picked. So.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Jem'Hadar, who lived to the age of 20, were given what title?
Honored first.
I'm sorry, the answer... Oh,
Oh, is it Elder? Oh.
Pick me.
Winters.
Oh, darn it.
Honored elder.
Sorry, say that again.
Honored elder.
That is correct. 2 points goes to Winters.
Curse you, Winters!
I did not have my button. I did not have my finger on the button.
Ah!
All right, here we go. And your third and final question in the category of aliens. Oh, where did it go? There we go. All right. Here we go. Who did Soren steal the trilithium from? Ten seconds left. Do you want multiple choice?
Yes.
Was it A, Romulans, B, Klingons, C, Viridians, or D, the Federation?
The C Viridians? Oh, so
That's incorrect.
I cannot remember because you know what?
It's
I
incorrect.
hate
Do you want
that
to steal?
movie.
Anybody want to steal?
Yep.
Okay.
You both are bastards.
Oh, did you guys already do it? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We were ready to steal
James,
because I cannot remember that movie.
James, you were first.
I'm going to lose, but I'm going to narrow it down for Winters and say Romulans.
That is correct. One
That's
point
correct.
for James.
Yes.
Ah.
How many points?
Man.
1 point.
One,
is it?
one, 1 point because
point,
she went multiple
sure.
choice.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I know all of these.
Oh man.
All right. So that was your final question.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna have to
so-
make some steals.
So right now, James has 10 points. Winters has 8, but he's about to go, and Kat has 7. So, all right, you ready? You ready for your first spin, Winters?
Hit me.
All right, here we go. Okay, Captain Pike. That's weird.
What Pike says.
Warp me. That's a good captain.
Yeah.
Science and technology. Do you want to stick with it or
Yay.
go for another one?
Yeah, we'll stick with it.
Okay, all right. So science and technology.
I should have
Here we
rolled
go.
again. I can
3
feel it already.
questions. Do you want to roll again? Okay.
Go on. I've already said
All
I'll
right.
stick with it.
All right, science and technology. Here we go. Question number 1. What 20th century technology did Dr. Gillian Taylor mistake a communicator for?
Doctor Who?
Are you asking to repeat the question?
Yeah.
Okay. So that takes one away from your repeats. What 20th century technology did Dr. Gillian Taylor mistake a communicator for?
I have no idea who that character is. Multiple choice, please.
Was it A, a cell phone, B, a gun, C, a pocket pager, or D, a camera?
I'm going to go with pager.
That's correct. 1 point. It's when they went out to dinner in Star Trek 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Taylor and Kirk,
Yeah.
and he's like, she's like, your pager's going off, and he takes out his communicator and
I
does
know
the
the
thing.
scene now. I just
Yeah.
didn't know the name of the character.
It has my favorite line from all of Star Trek when she says, "Let me guess, you're from outer space," and he goes, "No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space."
Yeah.
My favorite line in all of Star Trek. So, all right, here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. What sort of radiation crippled and disfigured Fleet Captain Christopher Pike?
Multiple choice, please.
Was it A, gamma rays, B, delta rays, C, beta rays, or D, alpha rays?
I'm going to go with beta.
That's incorrect.
Cat.
No, Cat went first.
Delta ray.
That is correct. Delta rays. 1 point for Cat.
It was actually Bob Ray's.
Bob rays. Good Lord. All right, here we go. And question number 3 for Winters. Final question, round 2. What technique did Geordi develop to help uncover cloaked Romulan ships?
A tachyon detection grid.
That's correct. 2 points for Winters. All right, so that is the end of round 2. Let's see where we stand.
Sad face.
Oh.
In the lead, we have Winters with 11 points. In second place, we have James with 10 points. And unfortunately, Kat with 8 points. You will not be moving on to round 3. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So
I
You
can drink
are
more
wait,
now.
Goodbye.
Strong performance, though, Cat. Well done.
Well done,
Yeah,
Kat.
right.
Well done.
Thanks.
How am I here?
not every question can be about Lorca or Sex in the City, unfortunately. So
I mean, that's okay. Delta rays too.
I know was not. I mean,
That was going to be
it was
my
nice.
answer.
So.
Not my answer. That would have been tied with Winters. Okay.
All right. So before we move on to round 3, let's do our giveaway number 2, and then we'll start our third and final giveaway. So the winner. Oh, so the correct answer to the question, which was, who was the Klingon regent in the Mirror Universe? The correct answer was Worf. Worf was the Klingon regent in the Mirror Universe, and our winner.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I saw. At the very beginning when you posted it, someone said "woof." It was brilliant.
Yeah, I think somebody said wolf. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you just said, but you said it with an accent, so I thought you said something else. Anyway,
Wow.
so so the winner of our second giveaway of the Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack Code number 2 is Insane Raptor 500. Insane Raptor 500. Congratulations. I believe you are watching on Twitch, so go ahead and private message the Priority One account, and we'll get that code emailed with your email address, by the way. And we'll get that code sent out to you after the show ends. All right, so for our third and final giveaway, for, again, another Boys and Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack code, type the correct answer to this question into the chat to be entered. And that question is, who temporarily took command of the USS Sutherland?
Ooh.
Who
I know.
temporarily took command of the USS Sutherland?
No.
If I give the right answer, can I get an extra point?
Type the no.
No. That's...
No. I'll deduct 5 points if any of you give out the
Actually,
answer.
Winters,
So.
answer it. Go ahead. Feel free.
Am I allowed to help my fellow countrymen?
Again.
Are you talking about James?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, no.
I don't know if you can tell, but Winters has a different accent to me. And
I'm a dumb American. You all sound the same to me.
no, that's fair.
It's the only reason I know Winters is from Ireland is because he's drinking a Guinness. And it's cold, and you guys only drink warm beer, so.
We? Okay, cool.
All right,
Good.
so for Bob and the rest of the gamma rays, are you guys?
That's a great band name.
Bob and the Gamma Rays.
Bob and the Gamma Ray.
Bob and the Gamma Rays. Perfect name. All right, here we
I'm
go.
on stage for the first time.
All right.
Oh, and the
So, here we go. Round 3, final round for bragging rights as the trekkiest trekker of all of Priority 1. So, Winters, I need 3 different numbers between 1 and 9 from you.
3 different numbers, so
Yep.
we'll go with
23.
3, 4, and 7.
3, 4, and 7. Okay, James, I need 3 numbers other than the ones that he just picked. Between 1 and 9.
So I'll pick 1, 2, and 8.
1, 2, and 8. All right. Winters, you're in the lead. So we're going to go to James first.
Oh no.
All right.
You should have picked pie.
So
I obviously don't have to do pick me, or can I steal in this
there's
round?
no stealing in this round. Okay?
Okay.
Question number 1 is worth 2. There's also no multiple choice. Okay?
Oh no.
So question number 1 is worth 2 points. Question number 1 is worth 2 points. Question number 2 is worth 3 points. And question number 3 is worth 5 points. Okay?
Yep.
Here we go. So the first number you picked, James, was number 1. That is the category of starships.
Ah,
All right. So your first question is, in the original series, what were Romulan ships commonly known as?
I'm going to say Warbird, but I know it's incorrect.
That is incorrect. It's birds of prey. Bird of prey. Bird of prey. Okay. All right.
Right.
Question number 2. And that is, you picked number 2, which is the category of science and technology. Here we go. Question number 2, worth 3 points. What did the Kobayashi Maru transport hit?
We've hit a perfisic mine.
I'm sorry, a what?
Ah, can't say it properly. Is it Physic Mine?
I'm going to have to go to the judges for that. Chat, or actually, you guys can be the judges, Kat and Selleck. The answer is gravitic mine. with a G.
I would give it
That's
to
not
him.
correct.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. I'm going to chat. So chat.
Yeah, see, Chad agrees, or at least 2 people so far.
He said Pravitic Mines with a P. The answer is Gravitic Mines with a G. I'm seeing several no's.
No, it's a no. It's a loss. It's a loss.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no.
Pretty much just giving Winters
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm very-
there's absolutely not also.
Yes, because that counts more.
I'd like to say that I got the quote. I think that was.
It was.
Yeah, I know,
It was very impressive. It was very impressive.
It was very accurate to whenever you call your
Okay.
Kobayashi Maru.
You're still in it if you can get this one and he fails all the rest of them. All right. You picked.
And there's a good chance of that happening.
You picked number
Yeah.
8. Look at the mind games Winters is playing over there, just knocking the questions down left and right, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose." Okay, here we go. You picked number 8, which is in the category of new Trek.
Ooh, you should.
Okay.
Cat, no, don't say that.
What Star Trek themed book did Mike McMahon write before creating Lower Decks?
Is it the Star Trek Next Generation Season 8?
That is incorrect.
Ah,
The name of the book is Star Trek: The Next Generation Warped, and then the description is a silly look at the unaired season 8 or something like that, like at the unaired
damn
final
it.
season. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Let me just look
That's
it up.
pretty specific. That's a
Yeah,
hard
like-
question.
He knew what book
So
it was.
it's
He just didn't name it exactly correctly.
so the name of the book is Star Trek Warped: An Engaging Guide to the Never Aired 8th Season.
Which does contain the words James said.
Well, the words
Ew.
James said are somewhere in there, but not in the order that he said them, and not all of the words. So I
Difference.
I will defer. I will defer to Selleck and Kat. You are the judges. Does he get it or not?
I
I feel
think he
like
was
that
close
one
enough.
was close enough.
It is a 5-point question, so it's supposed to be a tough one. But you tell me.
I would
Like,
give it.
I'm
I see-
confident
I'll
he
allow
knew
it.
what
I'll
book it
You'll
Allow it.
allow it, Selleck. It's good.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm seeing it's good from Chad as well. All right, so 5 points to James,
Well done,
Brett,
James.
give it to him, man.
which brings it,
He
Which-
needs it. He needs it.
which brings him to
What
fif-
is wrong?
to 15. So Winters, you need to
I-
get
I need
at
to get all
least
3.
no. You need to get 2 questions right to beat him.
Yeah.
If you get
Just do.
actually, yeah, you need no, or you need to get your 5-point question correct.
Yeah.
It's either the first
Right.
2 or the last one. Okay. You picked number 3 as your first number, and that is the category of aliens. Okay, here we
They're
go.
hard.
In Star Trek 4, what did the Klingon ambassador demand?
That Kirk be held accountable for his crimes.
All right, judges, the correct answer is Kirk's extradition.
That's close. I'd allow that. I mean,
Yeah, it's a
'cause
difficult one.
extradition is still being held accountable.
Although I would say what Winter said is very vague. It's correct, undeniably, but yeah,
Let's go
I
think
don't
about it
know.
all. Let's go. Right.
All right, chat. How are you feeling about
All right.
that?
Considering I didn't get Mr. Riker, I feel like
Oh my god.
like held accountable could be anything.
Oh, wow. Chat
I don't
is-
know. Chat is a little divided.
It
I can
is a
give the
close
answer
one, it's a
again.
difficult one.
I can't give half credit. He either got it or he didn't.
Anyone else? Oh,
They're really
no. We're still halvesies. Come on, you guys. Everyone's like no or yes.
Because admittedly, I knew it, but I only considered myself as knowing it when I thought extradition. Because I was like, yeah, they wanted consequences.
all right.
Notably,
Sorry, with Selleck's apprehension and I think there's one or two more yeses than nos. I'm gonna give it to him.
okay.
All right, so that's 2 points.
Do you have to be extra correct on them?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, question number 2. So you're at 13 points. You need to get this one or the 5.1 correct. Okay,
Yes.
if you get them both wrong, you're done.
Yes.
All right, number 4. All right, is the category of Starfleet. Your question is, what does MACO stand for?
No, it's out of here. No.
Military
Oh!
Assault Command Operations.
And your winner of the first ever Priority 1 Armada trivia contest is Winters. That is
You
correct.
nailed that answer. Are you kidding yourself or what? Oh my god.
The correct answer is Military Assault Command Operations.
Even I would have got that because we literally had
We
that
did.
like earlier.
Wow.
Well, you got to ask the third question.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I do want to know the third.
All right,
we
so
want to know what the 5.1 was.
By the way, all right. So let's ask it because so right now you've won by 1 point.
Right.
So if
this is like
if
the absolute decider.
Okay, here we go. So I'm kind of sad nobody got. I can ask some more questions after this too, but just for fun. Okay, you picked category number 7, which is canon contradictions.
Oh.
Okay,
Ooh.
this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I don't think you would have gotten this one. In what TOS episode is it revealed that women can't be starship captains, even though there have been several from the 2100s on?
I know this from.
I'm like, you know, you were talking out loud, James.
No, but I don't know the name, so.
Yeah, the only TOS episode that I know the name of is like The Cage, and I think that's it. So, I don't know.
James, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is I don't know the name either. I just know.
Oh, Selleck?
So-
I can go further and say I think the episode of the name is Turnabout Intruder.
That is correct. It's Turnabout Intruder. It's the final episode of TOS, and it's one of the worst episodes ever about hysterical women can't be in command, and it completely contradicts not only established canon later on, but also just the whole purpose of Star Trek. Like it's a crazy one. It's unbelievable. So that's 1 point. So you won by 1 point. So
Yeah.
It's a bit
If I
hard to
hadn't
have
known
that
him-
be. Sorry, I was just going to say it's a bit harsh to have that be a canon contradiction because at the time, what canon was it contradicting?
but
Like if you're going to be held accountable for things written in the future, then like virtually everything in Star Trek's a possible canon contradiction.
I guess, but it also contradicts TOS episodes because there's several episodes where Uhura is in command.
Yeah, but she's not a captain.
I'm just saying, like, I know what you're saying, but like, it's.
I'm not defending the episode, as you say. It's a hideous episode. But
You say the
Right.
name of the episode was again?
Turnabout Intruder.
Turnabout Intruder. Learn
Yeah.
something new every day.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm a little disappointed nobody picked the Star Trek Online category.
I know. I just, but I would have liked.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
would've
wanna do-
wanted that
let's-
category too.
You guys want to do? You guys want to do some
Yeah.
Star Trek Online for fun? All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do...
Have we done all the giveaways?
we still have the last one to do, but I figured we'll do that right before we wrap up. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure we got a few more minutes. So, all right. All right. So
Okay, so is this one fair game where everybody can put in chat?
Yeah. So, but for
we can look at chat now. Me and Winters can.
well, I mean, I guess I was gonna ask the question and then just have you each say what answer you thought it was without writing it down, and then
Okay,
tell
fine.
you at the end. All right.
Okay.
Which
Yeah, that works better.
here we go in the category of Star Trek Online. Which Star Trek series? You don't have to write it. Just tell me, and then I won't tell you if you're correct until after everybody said their answer.
Will we do the pick me thing?
Okay.
No. It's fine. Just
All right.
no,
Okay.
No.
okay.
Just hold on
This
to
is
your
fun.
answer.
Winters, you won. It's over. We're just having fun.
Let it go. Let it go.
Down, dude.
You're gonna make me send you a friggin' trophy, aren't you? All right, we should get a trophy made up. Anyway, all right, here we go. In the category of Star Trek Online, and chat, you answer this as well. Which Star Trek series has the most actors reprising their roles in Star Trek Online? Winters?
Voyager.
Okay. James?
Let's say DS9.
Selleck?
Between those two, I'm going to go with Voyager.
Okay. And Kat?
I was gonna say Voyager too.
Okay. Voyager has 9 actors reprising their roles. The Next Generation only has 4. Discovery only has 6. Deep Space Nine has 14.
Ooh.
Wow.
So, and the way I counted was if their character was in both shows, then they counted for both shows.
Are we counting Brunt as Wayun as separate?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Deep Space Nine
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Deep Space Nine had 15 actors
You didn't
reprising their
even
role.
count-
I did not count. I counted.
Man.
I counted Jeffrey Combs once, not twice.
okay.
So,
Okay.
but even it didn't matter because it blew everyone else out of the water. There's 14
Absolutely.
actors
I-
That's
reprising
a
roles.
really good question. That's a
Yeah.
great question.
Yeah.
The reason I said that is because you actually have the really nice finish to the storyline about the other changelings, and you have the return of that the changeling for episode. He was originally voiced by that changeling, and then they added his voice later on. That's why they had him.
So
All the
it's
little characters, a lot more little characters.
so it's 16.
It's getting revised all the
Are
time.
you talking about Laz?
Mm.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
The male one that Odo met in the show, and then he comes back.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
And-
so
and
he's voiced. So yeah, he's voiced by
J.G. Hertzler.
J.G. Hertzler. Yeah, and so if I didn't realize they added his voice, so then it would make 16 if we're counting all the characters. But I was counting actors. So
you're counting characters. Apologies.
yeah, so I was counting. So it's if you're only counting actors, it's 14. If you're counting characters, it's 16. So.
Right.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. So this question here would have been the 3-point question in round 3. Okay. What company originally developed Star Trek Online only to close down in January of 2008 with all of the non-code assets being transferred to Cryptic? James.
Perfect World.
Incorrect.
No. Oh.
Selleck.
Was it Atari?
Kat.
Got no clue.
Winters.
Perpetual Studios.
Perpetual Studios is the correct answer.
Ah.
Atari bought Cryptic after the game launched.
Atari was like Perfect World or
Yeah.
Gearbox,
Yeah.
but it was Perpetual Studios being like Cryptic.
Yeah, and the game was very different. Like it was going to be more bridge simulator like stuff. Yeah, it was very different. The concept was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it was
Here we go. Question number 3 in the category of Star Trek Online. As a nod to the Star Trek RPG show Clear Skies, what ship can you visit near the Narendra system and have join your Admiralty roster? Selleck?
That's the USS Sally Ride.
Kat?
Sally Ride.
Winters?
Sally Ride.
James?
Right.
Yeah, it's the USS Sally Ride. Almost every Friday, the 13th, and Halloween, you can run a special Star Trek Online mission to acquire a rare duty officer clone of who? Cat?
Interesting.
Cat?
Oh, Cat's good.
Is it Cybok?
Winters?
Doctor. I'm going to say Cybok.
Yeah,
But
I thought
it's Doctor.
It's not.
James?
I know. Might as well say Cyborg.
Selleck?
It's not Cyborg.
It's not Cybok, but you folks saying Cybok has pushed the right answer out of my head. I think it's Somek or something like that. It does sound like Cybok.
Okay. It is spelled Sibak. I would pronounce it Sibok, but maybe it's Cybok as a nod to Cybok, but it's
That's what I thought it was.
Huh?
but the character of Cybok in Star Trek V is spelled Sybok.
Right.
So is this Cybok or Cybak
He's a
or
clone,
Sibok?
So we don't know. I mean,
But they're different
shenanigans.
characters. The Doctor is
Yeah.
a different character than Cybok, but anyway.
I just pronounce it that way.
That's how I pronounce it.
Okay. Who voices Captain Kurland?
Oh, that I don't know.
Winters?
Jeremy Randall.
Yeah.
James?
I'm going to go with Winter's answer.
Selleck, you agree with Winters?
Yeah.
And Kat, you agree with Winters? Did you know the answer,
Yeah.
Kat?
I did. I knew it was somebody on staff because
Okay.
they didn't have a SAG card and it was a whole thing.
Yeah, it's Jeremy Randall.
Bob.
Bill. Here we go. Next question, Star Trek Online. Every April Fool's Day, Star Trek Online activates this audio feature.
Engage.
So the beep boops is one of the multiple choice, but that's not the right answer. So, James, do you know what the right answer is? Okay, Selleck,
The beep boops. It's the artisanal audio.
Kat.
Yes, artisanal audio.
Correct.
Yeah. I think it's actually artisanal sound. But,
Artisanal sounds.
Yeah.
Artisanal audio.
yeah. All right, here we go. This is a throwback to the early days of Star Trek Online. During the early days of Star Trek Online, who was everyone trying to find right after they finished the original tutorial, often typing into chat in all caps, "Where's blank?"
Oh, gosh.
If you didn't play in the first
Looks at it.
few years, you wouldn't know this.
I have two possible answers for this, but I'm going to go one.
I have just one.
Kat,
Go on, Selleck.
I didn't play till 2014. I have no clue.
you've never heard about this though?
No, I never heard about it.
All right.
Everyone. I mean, I
James?
see what everyone's saying, but I don't know about this.
James?
Is it Sulu's, Captain Sulu's son?
Winters?
Captain Sulu.
Selleck?
Sulu.
Yeah, it's Akira Sulu, which he's now in the. So he was the first contact you were supposed to go to when you get out of the tutorial, the original tutorial, and nowadays there's a path to Admiral Quinn's office, which didn't exist back then. So nobody knew where Captain Sulu was. So everybody would get out of the tutorial and then type, "Where's Sulu? Where's Sulu? Where's Sulu?" It was hysterical. Anyway.
Riddle or Riddle?
All right, so the final question in Star Trek Online category, and this would have been the 5-point question if it was picked in round 3. You ready?
Yep.
And I want to thank, if anybody's watching who ran this TFO with me, because I had to run it to find out if this was still correct. I want to thank everybody who ran it from the fleet with me. So here we go. In the TFO Starbase Incursion, what are all the storage crates filled with, according to environmental artist Nick Duguid? This is a tough one. I'm going to give you guys multiple choice on this. Okay? Selleck, write down your answer. Write it down.
No, do not read it. I don't.
Oh, I don't know this. Okay, here we go.
Sad face.
I need multiple choice.
Here's the multiple choice, even though it wouldn't have been a multiple choice question if it was in round 3. Okay, here we go. Was it A, stem bolts, B, root beer, C, slug of cola, or D, lockboxes?
I want to say lockboxes, but I love stem bolts, so I'm going to go with stem bolts.
Stem bolts. Selleck, what do you go with?
Lockboxes.
Lockboxes? No?
Surely?
Okay.
I'm gonna say stem bolts.
Stem bolts?
Yeah.
Stem bolts? Winters?
Oh man.
Just to be different, I'm going to say slug of cola, but it's
'Kay.
probably lockboxes.
The answer is lockboxes. And so Nick, because it was right after Lockboxes came out and there was a big controversy, so they made this map. Nick put, you know how there's a, if you've ever done it, there's like a hologram in the center that has a picture of one of the crates. He was going to make that a lockbox because his theory was that this storage facility is where all the unused lockboxes from your fleet end up. Right? And if you in one corner of the map on a stack of crates, there's a lockbox sitting on top of it to let you know that that's what's in all the crates in that level. And it's still there. If you go and play it in one corner at the very top of a stack, there's a lockbox sitting there.
I can't remember the last time I ever played that.
I know. I've never played that, but I rounded up a bunch of people from the fleet and we ran it, and all I did was run around looking for the lockbox, and I found it. And I was like, "Holy crap!" So
I don't think it's in the randoms anymore, so it's not.
It's only
likely to come up.
It's also only a normal level. It's not advanced or elite. So that's another reason why people don't play it very often. But yeah, that's my favorite. That's probably my favorite. Yes, Nova. That is what you guys helped me out with, was getting research for this question. So
That's nice. Thanks for helping, Nova.
yeah, it was really great. I was like, hey, can anybody queue this up with me? Because nobody else is queuing. So,
I'm
all right.
surprised you didn't have a question on how they wrapped up beta, because it was epic.
Yeah, but they've done that kind of thing a few times, so I didn't like because there was when they
since beta closed.
No, well, they've done stuff on the test server that was similar, and they've done
test server, yeah. But...
they did do something where there was a glitch on ESD once, and then they went in and they beamed in a bunch of stuff. But you knew that question, so I didn't ask you. Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's do our final giveaway, and then we will. We'll get to the end of the show here. So, let's see. All right. The winner of our third and final giveaway, another Groupies Boys and Girls Club of America Mega Pack code. Is the correct answer, by the way, who temporarily took command of the USS Sutherland. The correct answer was Data in the episode Redemption Part 2, I think. It's when Geordi does the tachyon detection grid. The Sutherland is one of the ships, and Data takes command. He's got that annoying first officer that doesn't want to take orders from a machine and whatever. So, all right. So our winner is Rubica.
Congrats.
So
congrats.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. And I think you're watching on Twitch, so message the Party One account with your email address, and we'll send that code out to you after the show. Yes, our fearless leader.
Go ahead, Tony.
Guys in chat, let us know if this was fun. If this was a fun thing to do that we might want to do every once in a while. Is that what you were going to ask?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Just, guys, before we wrap up here, tell us now in chat. Actually, I'm going to open up chat because I want to see myself. But honest opinions, did you enjoy this? Should we do it more often? Do you want to see more? What do you think? Because it's the first time we were doing it. So, yeah, love to know what you think.
Wow, people look like they enjoyed it. And,
Dude, that's so awesome.
Is it like a couple, would you guys want to see this a couple times a year or more frequently? Do you want to see some viewers on, some other fleet members? Like what kind of thing, would you guys be interested in watching and would be entertaining? So, oh my gosh, once a month? Woo, every week.
Listen.
We appreciate your enthusiasm. Might need to dial it down just a little bit.
Every week, listen, no, I'm never gonna know that.
Who knows?
Star Trek.
Maybe. Well, you might not, but we could do. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Tony put a lot of work into this, everyone. So I do want to say thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you
for
so much,
Thank you.
Tony. This was fantastic.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it seems everybody watching thoroughly
Awesome.
enjoyed it.
Good.
I'm
I'm
sure
glad.
you guys
I'm
did.
glad.
So yeah, sincerely, very sincerely, thank you, Tony, for all the work. So
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm just glad everybody had a good time. That's it's nice to know. It's nice to know people enjoyed it. So, and we have a new follower too.
Thank you, new follower.
I'm the Great Cornholio. Well,
TP for your bunghole.
you are the Great Cornholio. Thank you for following us.
All power before the great Cornholio.
I am Cornholio. I need TV on my bunghole.
Dude.
Oh, you know what?
I'm glad I was out of wine for that.
That gives me an idea. Hang on. Next trivia, have an impressions category.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh my god, yes. That one.
We have to do best impressions. So yeah. So.
But only impressions of each other.
See, well, well, you two would win every time.
I don't know about that. I'm terrible.
So if that Kobayashi Maru question, because you did such a great impression, you would have gotten those points right away. The Gravitic Mind. So.
Oh, to anyone that joined our Gorn wedding earlier, I did a really great impression of a Gorn, and no one heard it. It's very sad.
Thanks for telling us what we missed.
Just wanted to put it out there.
Did you want to do the impression of the Gorn? Like,
Yes,
oh,
because when you talk like this, you will take my duty, officer. Yes.
oh, that's nightmare fuel right there. I can't get that out.
Oh,
of
is the
my-
impression started?
Oh,
All right. Well, that wraps up episode 223 of the Priority One Armada live stream. Next week, we'll be taking off due to the July 4th holiday weekend in the United States, but we will return in 2 weeks on July 9th with James in the command chair.
We want to stay in touch, but keep it casual. So join the Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join base Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you're ready to join our continuing mission, point your saucer at PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. There are Federation and KDF fleets waiting for you to find your place with us.
Want to know when we send our next transmission? Then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. There's always an adventure, a good chat, and exciting giveaways to be had.
Episode 223 of Priority 1 Armada Live was made possible by our community Patreon through patreon.com. To check out our thank you packages, our support is received, and add your support at patreon.com/Priority1Armada.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wile E. Coyote, Prince 1983, Teacher Guy, Amerigen, Tazan, Asar, Four, Seal, Karabak, B Film Fan, Ross Lemon, Gojinx, Darth Riz, Miller, Shigora, Eric Allen, and Kat, and Victor Val. Finally, I would like to say thanks to our online artist, Jason Smith, and our in-game subspace beacon operator, Sean Babbitt. Also, thank you to my co-hosts, Winters, Kat, and Selleck. Oh, and James, for joining me tonight and participating in our biannual Priority 1 Armada Anniversary Trivia Contest Spectacular Show, hosted by me, starring Winters, Selleck, and special guest... Oh, and James! James is here, too. And special guest, you the viewers. And again, congratulations to Winters for winning our show tonight. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Bye,
Peace and
y'all.
long life, live long and prosper. Bye.